Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Llewellyn here. Friday afternoon, 5:05. The week that was. How's your week been? Yeah, if you are catching this, chat live, won't you let me know? If you're on here, just drop a comment. Just say hi. If you are catching this on the replay, also let me know if you're catching on the replay. Just drop a replay in the comments. And also, if you find any value in what I'm about to share with you, please drop that too. Let me know in the comments what you think. And also, if there's anything you want to add to this conversation, by all means, go ahead and add. This is about a conversation. I just thought I'm going to hop onto your screens as part of a Friday wrap-up and talk about the week that was, the week that I've had, and some of the interesting insights. One in particular that really stuck with me. I was on YouTube the other day and I came across one of my favorite channels, obviously, America's Got Talent, and it was a golden buzzer moment, which I'm going to share with you in a minute, but not for the singing, not for the artistry. But today I want to actually talk to you about perspective. Because what I saw in this video actually challenged my perspective, actually made me realize that we need to decide, we need to choose what we're focusing on. There's a saying that says what you choose to focus on becomes reality. So check this video out and then let's continue to chat.
And what do you do for a living?
I have not been working for quite a few years. I've been dealing with cancer.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Can I ask you a question? How are you now?
Last time I checked, I had some cancer in my lungs, mine, and my liver.
Wow. So you're not okay?
Well, not in every way, no.
I'm not going to give you a yes. I'm going to give you something else. Everything about that is really special. Good for you. Good for you.
I have a 2% chance of survival, but 2% is not 0%. 2% is something. And I wish people knew how amazing it is.
You blew us all away.
Now that was an amazing perspective. Nightingale got Simon Cowell's golden buzzer, but what really stuck with me, aside from the fact that she has an amazing voice and wrote a spectacular, beautiful song, her perspective at the end when she spoke about the fact that she has a 2% chance to live. She has 2%, but what she went on to say was 2% is not 0%. So that got me thinking, what are we focusing on? And how is it really affecting our lives and the way we go about our lives? What we focus on becomes our reality, and it also determines the future, determines what we're going to walk into in the future. You know, a couple of examples. I was chatting to a friend of mine yesterday, and we were talking about a story from the Bible when Peter jumped out of the boat and walked on water. The storm was there already, but he walked on the word come. He was focused on Jesus. And the minute he shifted his focus to the storm that was there when he jumped out of the boat, the minute he shifted his focus, what happened? He started to sink. But when he changed focus again and cried out to Jesus, he was saved, he was pulled up. So what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the storms that you're facing? Or are you focusing on the positive? Are you focusing on your future? Are you focusing on your God-given gift, your God-given dream? A second example I looked at was the 12 spies, Joshua, Caleb, and the 10 other spies who went to check out the land. We don't know the names of the other 10, but we do know the names of Joshua and Caleb. Why? It was because of their focus. The other 10 came out, they focused on the size of the giants, the size of the army of that land that they were promised they would take. Joshua and Caleb came out focused on the benefits of the land, the size of the land, the land of milk and honey. They came back with the grapes. They were focusing on the grapes, and the other 10 were focusing on the fact that they thought they were grasshoppers. So once again, what are you focusing on? What you're focusing on is going to become your reality. So just a little bit of an encouragement for you as we wrap up this week and as you go into the weekend. Think about your future. Think about your vision. I trust by now we're in the 6th month of the year. I trust that you already do have a vision written down. I trust that, I trust that you do have a vision and that it is written down so that you are refreshing your mind and renewing your mind about it on a daily basis and that you're actively working towards it. But what I've seen also is when you have a vision, there's always something that comes up to try and stop you, to try and pull you off track from achieving your goals, from reaching for that dream. But it comes back to, what are you focusing on? The 2% that's positive, or the 98% that says no? If you focus, what you focus on is where essentially you're going to go. You know, I remember this from when I was trying, and by no means am I a golfer. I've tried it once or twice. I'm terrible at it. But one of the lessons I learned when I was out on the driving range with a good friend of mine is he told me where to look and where to position my legs, how to follow through with my eyes. Because that essentially, that kind of focus actually determines where you're going to connect that ball and where it's going to, what the direction that is going to go. Once again, today I'm just talking about focus, and I'm sure you've got comments, or you've got some ideas, or something to add about focus and how that's changed or impacted your life. Maybe you don't even think about focus. Maybe focus hasn't been part of your at the top of your consideration, and you've just allowed life to distract you. You've just allowed the noise. Because in all reality, this is a noisy world. God says this for our lives. He's promised to give us a hope and a future. But then life happens. Look at what happened in 2020 with COVID. It was the year that was supposed to be the year of plenty, the year of abundance. And what happened? Life happened. But for some who continued to stay focused on God, He still came through. I mean, I'm one of those. God's come through for me and my family in so many ways over this last year that I can't even, when I start to count them, I just get so excited because it's all God. Where are you in your walk today? My good friend Xavier on Sunday morning spoke about the importance of counting your blessings. When last did you actually actively start counting your blessings? I know I'm starting to do that. I'm doing it on a daily basis, and I'm reminding myself on just how good God has been to me. And I'm sure when you look at your life, regardless of how tough things can be, you're going to see that it's not so bad after all. So I want to just end this once again, this chat. I want to leave you with this. Just bear with me for another minute and a half. Just watch this video and let this challenge you to check your focus. And if you want to watch the whole video, you'll find it on America's Got Talent on YouTube. Once again, just a disclaimer, I don't own the video, but I'm just sharing it as part of this illustration because this video really impacted me greatly this week.
And what do you do for a living?
I have not been for quite a few years. I've been dealing with cancer.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Can I ask you a question? How are you now?
Last time I checked, I had some cancer in my lungs, my spine, and my liver.
Wow.
So you're not okay.
Well, not in every way, no.
I'm not going to give you a yes. I'm going to give you something else. Everything about that is really special. For you.
I have a 2% chance of survival, but 2% is not 0%. 2% is something. And I wish people knew how amazing it is.
2% is not zero. Now that talks about focus. What are you focused on? I see my good friend Fadil is on. Fadil, good to see you. Thanks for joining the live. I hope there's value. I hope that I've been able to drop some value. You know, I just want to, before I sign off, I just want to tell you, you know, this week I was challenged to get out of my comfort zone, and I got involved in doing some presentations that really challenged me and got me to focus and got me to do what I thought I wouldn't be doing. You know, sitting on this side of the camera is different for someone who's always on the other side. So, and what I realized though is as you step out of your comfort zone, as you become brave enough to actually follow your dream and to chase what you want, to become who you really want to be, you'll actually start to see changes in your life. Your confidence changes. And while you're stepping out, you actually get the realizations of you start to see things that you never saw. Different perspective, it's all about. And today I'm just challenging you to check your perspective, check your focus. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Fadil, thanks for joining me. Everyone else who's watched on the live or on the replay, thank you. And I'll chat to you soon. Enjoy your weekend.